I just want to say at the start of this video, I've tried to record this 4 different times, and I'm just now making myself do it because I really haven't been motivated to make this. Man, Rocket Arena. What happened? What happened? I was on the fence about making it. I didn't know if there was any point in it or not, but at the end of the day, I decided I should go ahead and make it just because I have made update videos for the past couple of seasons and updates. And I'll be honest, I'll be completely upfront with you guys. After beating the Season 3 Blast Pass, that only took me 4 days because it was only 50 levels, I think I've played Rocket Arena maybe 3 times. And the only times I have played it is when I have messaged a friend to play or I just saw someone was on that I wanted to play with because I haven't played with them in a while. But it's time for Season 4. And to put it mildly, it's gonna be a bit of a yikes of a new season, at least in my opinion. We were always told for months and months and months, we get new characters every season. Every season we get a new character. Well, not this time. New season, no new character. So we got a new map, but that's not the same amount of content in my opinion. We got a new map instead of a character, and I've streamed Rocket Arena twice since the new update came out, and those two streams put together is roughly 8 hours of playtime, and I think in those 8 hours, I've gotten the map twice, and that alone is why I don't think it is the same amount of content. When you get a new character, you can play the new character anytime you want to, like obviously unless your teammate picks it before you. But if they pick it, you can just queue into another game and get it. With this new map, the first day I streamed this of the new season, I streamed for 4 hours and didn't get the new map at all. And then the second day, in a second 4 hours, I only got the new map twice. And so in 8 hours, I've gotten the new content of this game twice. I just don't feel like that is equivalent to a new character. I don't know if they're just out of ideas or what, but that just doesn't seem like fair to me as far as like promoting it as on the same level of content. And to be honest, there aren't even any patch notes for Season 4 on the Rocket Arena website. What you're seeing on screen now, I had to pull from a Discord post that I'm assuming was copy pasted from a Reddit. But as of me recording this and gathering information for this video, it's not even on the website. The patch notes are. And speaking of patch notes, after the 3.1 update, I don't think we had another patch or update until this season. 3.1 was in the first week of March. That is what? March, April, May, June. That is 3 months without an update to the game. What are we doing, man? What are we doing? But while we're talking about patch notes, I'll go ahead and run through it, and here they are. As we can see from the top, there are 2 new artifacts. Mustache Wax, once while in the air. Stun Breaks reset your air jumps and increase the height of your jumps. This seems interesting and new and different, but I feel like it's only going to be good for a couple of characters. Maybe like Jado, Mistine, Boone, and maybe Top Notch, depending on how it works with his jump fuel and not having actual jumps. The second artifact is Justice Gloves. You gain a stat buff after being KO'd 3 times in a row, and it increases for each additional time you are KO'd, but is removed when you score a KO. This is literally just a buff to people that are losing a lot. You die 3 times in a row and you get a buff, but as soon as you get a KO with that buff, you lose the buff. That's just a crutch for bad players to get one knockout so they don't feel as bad about getting like crushed. And also the fact that there are only 2 new artifacts but 3 slots. Like, did we not have a third artifact to put out? The next topic, it says tuning pass on rocket bots. I can 100% say that this did not happen or it did not go over well. I don't want to assume that people are straight up lying to us, but this is not the case. As you can see from this screenshot here, I was playing with one of my friends and we played up against 2 of the best players in Rocket Arena. and the bots are still out damaging and outperforming the best players in the game. This leads me to believe that they either did not tune the rocket bots or they did not tune them enough. When your bots are outperforming the best players in the game, there's a problem. There's just no way around it. The next, they have a limited time event mode where Joust, where everyone plays Rev in a knockout game mode and there are reduced cooldowns. This is fine. I mean, they've done these type of things in the past with Flux and other characters. I don't necessarily see this as new content. I feel like they could do this anytime with any character. So promoting it as like, hey, this is a new thing with the patch is kind of interesting to me. There's the new map they talked about with Kandra being added. I already said I got it twice in 8 hours of playing. So I may try to play it in customs to try to, actually play the game mode or play the new map. But from when I did play it, it looked cool. Says there are bug fixes. You fixed console connection timeouts, which is good. The invincibility bug has been fixed, which is good. And then you fixed OOM issues on console. I don't play on console. I'm not familiar with what that is, but if you fixed it, great. One thing I will say is the queue times and the ping. The queue times have been okay. I feel like there are a decent number of people playing for the new patch, but the ping is weird at times. There are times where I'll have 60 ping and then it'll jump up to 140 and then it'll drop to 100 and it's just like bouncing all over the place. So I don't know what's up with that, but it's interesting, I guess. And then the rest of the bug fixes, you improve map load times, which is good. It gets you in game faster. And then unstable canister apparently had a problem and they fixed it, which is great. So all in all, the patch notes are fine, I guess, but they still haven't fixed the bots. There's no sign of ranked. They still have not addressed ranked since January or February. So looks like no rank on the horizon, which just means this game is going to continue to go downhill faster. But next we can look through the Blast Pass here, I guess. As we can see, it's only 6 pages, which means there are only 50 skins. Love that. And as you can see, there are 79 days left. There was 90 days to this event. Honestly, the first level probably has the best content. Arguably, you get a new totem stand, you get a really cool Mardi Gras leaf skin, you get your XP boost that they started doing with the 50 levels to where you don't have to get XP as you level up as you did in season 1 and 2. But the majority of this content, quote unquote content, if you want to call it that, is just emotes. So you see emote, 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 emote. That's 4. In the first 7 levels, there are 4 emotes. They also sprinkle in these rocket fuels here and there. We do have a rainbow VFX for your totem. More rocket fuel. Nice totem stand. Pog. Emote. Emote. There's 3 more emotes. We do have a totem symbol. More rocket fuel. More rocket fuel for the free. Emote, rocket fuel, emote, 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 rocket fuel, emote. If you haven't guessed yet, we are seeing a pattern here of it's just filler content with emotes, which I feel like is really free. And in Paladin's video, if you haven't watched it, I'll link it down below. Paladin goes over and points out that some of these emotes have already been in the game under the competitor tab, and that's kind of bogus that they're literally recycling content that was already in the game and putting it behind a battle pass. But getting back into it, level 25, we see our next skin. It is Squire Plink. You can see he has his little bowl cut. They're kind of going for like a Renaissance theme, I think, besides the Mardi Gras leaf. It's just kind of out there on its own. But I'm not a fan of this. I love Plink. Not a fan of the bowl cut. Think it looks kind of ugly. But emote, another pattern for Kandra. This to go along with the map. Emote, rocket fuel. We do have this, which is dope. Double emotes, emote, totem, rocket fuel. The next skin is Biker Diva. So this also doesn't go with the Renaissance theme. Biker Amphora, so she's got a helmet, probably like a jacket or something. I also still hate that when you click on a character. It doesn't pull up the character. It just prompts you to buy to that tier. Why can't we see the preview without having to go all the way into the competitors tab to look for it? But more emotes, emote, totem symbol, rocket fuel. This little streamer, not bad. We do have another companion, so I think that makes 4 or 5. Emote fuel. We do have a paladin Gant, so this does go along with the Renaissance theme. A free companion if you don't feel like buying the rocket pass or blast pass, excuse me. Another totem stand, which is just more basic, just colors. Another emote, and then our last 3 is emote, rocket fuel, of course, and then our big skin is the Pop Princess Kai. And someone pointed this out to me, that this makes the second blast pass skin for Kai, the first one coming in season 1 with her shadow skin, the ninja skin that I like using. So it's really interesting that she is getting seemingly more love than some of the other characters that don't have as many skins. But that'll be the blast pass, and now I can get on with the rest of the video. Okay, now that we're through the blast pass, I just want to say, before I end this video, I'm upset, man. I loved Rocket Arena, and I played it a ton for months. It was the main game, the main staple of my stream for a few months. I made more YouTube videos on it than I have on most other games on my channel, and it was relatively successful. And I really pushed this game. I wanted it to grow, I wanted it to be successful, and I wanted to give it the benefit of the doubt, even when it started looking like it was going downhill. But what are we doing here, man? It's to the point where ranked is not even mentioned in patch notes. And those arguing, well, we need more players for ranked. Well, the other side of that is that you lost your players when you took away ranked, and then you lied about bringing it back, quote unquote, soon, back last August and September, and then you just never brought it back. More players would stick around and play longer if they had something to grind for. Like right now, yes, you're maybe getting these new players in the game from Game Pass and PlayStation, but they're going to play it a couple times and they're going to get repetitive, and they're just going to leave and play something else that they can play for free or for cheap. And now you have Knockout City to compete with, and I'm sorry to say, but I don't think you're winning that fight, because Knockout City is too new and pumping out too much new stuff, and they have ranked. And while we're talking about ranked, before anyone tries to argue that the tournaments that we've been having are a ranked substitute, they're not. And I want to point out that not only are they not often enough, during the second official tournament in March, we were told there would be a split region tournament in April. Well, spoiler alert, there was no tournament in April, there was no tournament in May. We did have one in June, but I feel like that was because of circumstances. Unfortunately, it looks like this game is just meant to die. And I really hate to see it, but that's what it looks like it is. Or at least dying in the content scene. And when I was streaming the other night, I was the only person in the Rocket Arena Twitch category. And there have been more than one time that I have just popped into the Twitch category just to see who was streaming and haven't seen anyone there. The people that I've talked to or have popped into my chat to say, hey, it's cool to see that you're streaming this, are other people that stream, but it's been literally like 2 or 3 people out of countless others that used to stream this game regularly. And it really does suck. I mean, I like this game. I really did. But it's to the point now where I can't even solo queue and have fun. I just get stressed out and tedious, and I don't enjoy it anymore. I'll play it with friends, but even then we can only play for like 2 or 3 hours before we're all just fed up and we're all just irritated. When the bots are top damaging the lobby, it really does get old. The game is no longer about being good at the game. It's just about who has the better bot. Do I have a Blastbeard or a Mistine, or do I have an Amphora or a Jado, or do I have an Izel? Like, that's what it comes down to as far as like having a quote-unquote bot carry. Before I end this video, again, I just want to say, if you like this game, keep playing it. And I really hope you enjoy it, and I hope you continue to enjoy it. But I don't know how many more videos I'm going to be making on this for my YouTube channel. You can go back and look, and the most successful videos on my channel have been Rocket Arena. And the last few that I posted haven't done as well, but they're still the most popular. But there's just nothing new to the game to put out there. I even scrolled through YouTube to see who's posted Rocket Arena videos in the past month. And with the exception of Paladin, it's just been one or two people here or there just posting straight, just ripping VODs from their streams of just straight gameplay uploads that are getting 1 or 2 views. On the topic of Paladin, go check out their video. They explained things on right before Season 4 came out, what they expected, and he summarized everything up, I could say, a lot better and a lot shorter. So be sure to check out their video. I'll link it down below. But again, I don't know how many more videos I'm going to be making on Rocket Arena. This season, it's another 50 level Blast Pass. It's 90 days long. And I don't know if we're going to see anything new mid-season. There, as I said in the Blast Pass when I went over it, there are a couple of skins. There are a couple of like new like banner items and stuff, but the Blast Pass is mostly filler and it's only half a Blast Pass. So do with that what you will. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, leave a like down below. Leave me some comments down below. Let me know what you want to see next. Do you want to see me play any more Rocket Arena, or what are you feeling? What are you thinking? And yeah, hope you guys have a good one. Hope to see you soon. Peace.